please. I'm begging you, help me. My whole life is collapsing.
Michael was a rich young man with shiny clothes, a big compound, and many workers. But his heart was colder than morning frost. He had no pity for anyone. If poor children begged for food, he shouted, "Go away. Don't stand near my gate." If an old woman asked for help, he turned his face and pretended she was a tree. If a farmer lost his harvest and came to him for a small loan, Michael laughed and said, "I don't help lazy people." The villagers feared him. They disliked him. But they could not fight him. He had money, guards, and pride bigger than the tallest palm tree. But everything changed one hot afternoon. The sun was burning, and Michael went to check his farms. The ground felt strange under his feet, too soft, too quiet. When he reached the first farm, his eyes opened wide. All his young plants were shrinking, folding into the earth as if someone was pulling them from below. "What is this nonsense?" Michael shouted, stepping back. He ran to his cornfield. The leaves were turning brown right before his eyes, curling up like old paper. "What is happening to my farm?" he cried. He rushed toward his goat shed, only to find the goats weak, lying down, and unable to stand. Some were crying softly like sick babies. Then the sky changed. Thick, grey clouds gathered over only his land. Not the village. Not the road. Just Michael's property. A strange wind blew, shaking his house, snapping his fences, and throwing dust into his eyes. For the first time, Michael felt small. He ran into the village square, coughing, sweating, and scared. "Somebody help me," he cried. "My farms are dying. My animals are sick. My house is breaking." But the villagers looked away. This was the same Michael who refused to help anyone. The same Michael who laughed at their pain. The same Michael who closed his gate whenever someone was in need. Now, when he needed help, nobody answered him. Michael fell to his knees, shaking. For the first time in his life, he understood something was terribly wrong. And that was only the beginning of his suffering. Michael stayed on his knees in the village square, shaking like a leaf. The villagers watched quietly. They remembered all the days he laughed at them. All the days he closed his gate. All the times he refused to help even when he had more than enough. But something strange happened. A small boy named Daniel stepped forward. He was the same boy Michael had chased away many times when he came begging for food. Daniel held a little plastic bottle of water. He walked slowly to Michael and said, "Uncle Michael, you look thirsty." Michael lifted his head. His face was wet with sweat and tears. You want to help me," he whispered. Daniel nodded. "My mother says we must help people, even when they were not nice before." The villagers murmured. They were surprised. Daniel's kindness opened their hearts. Soon, an old woman brought a stool. A farmer brought cold water. A widow brought food. Michael could not believe it. People he had mistreated were helping him. He held the water bottle tightly and started crying. "I am sorry," he said loudly. "I was wicked. I was proud. I thought my money made me better than all of you. But today I learned that without people, wealth is nothing." The village chief stepped forward. "Michael, the spirit of the land does not punish without reason. Your pride brought this trouble. But your humility can heal it." Michael wiped his tears. "Please teach me," he said. "Teach me how to be good. I want to change." The chief nodded. And that day, Michael began to work with the villagers. He helped rebuild damaged homes. He shared his food. He sat with the elders and listened. He played with the children he once chased away. Slowly, the clouds over his land began to clear. His goats stood up again. His crops started growing back. The wind became gentle. And Michael's heart became soft like morning bread. Bright River Village became peaceful again, this time with Michael helping instead of hurting. Moral lesson. A proud heart brings trouble, but kindness brings healing. No matter how rich you are, you will always need people. Treat everyone with love, because the world gives back what you give out.